So if you own a business or if you run marketing for your company, then you know how especially vital it is to have an effective website. You need an effective website to convert your customers to buy your product or to visit your store or to sign up for your service. And maybe you've worked hard on your website. You've designed it, you've built it, or you hired someone to build it, and you've maybe even spent some money on your website. But you know what? All of this hard work, all of this money spent will be a total waste if no one is visiting your website. Yes, you may have a website that can convert these viewers into customers, but if there are no viewers from the very beginning, then it's not going to be very effective. It is kind of a waste of money. And so in this video, we're going to go over 5 proven strategies to help drive traffic to your website, to help bring people into this effective website. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about today are blog posts. Yes, blog posts are very important. If you get nothing else, make sure you're creating blog posts. In 2024, if you have a website, you got to have blog posts, okay? Like literally look into it. Look into any industry or any company that's experiencing some sort of semblance of success. Maybe in your particular industry. If they're having some sort of success in marketing digitally, I guarantee you they're going to have a blog post. You see, content is the name of the game. You're here right now. You're watching this content, and then hopefully you can click the link in order to visit our website. Or if you don't do that, go ahead and click the link to like and subscribe. That'd be pretty cool too. What blog post does is it helps people find you. So it's almost like if you're fishing, you're putting out different types of bait and different types of fishing poles to catch the different kinds of fish. So for example, no one's really searching for the stuff that probably on your homepage. So now your homepage, yes, maybe you can, craft it and craft the copywriting in a way that people are searching for those keywords. But the best way for someone to find your website are blog posts. So instead of just advertising about yourself, let's say you're a software company for dentists, for dental offices. So instead of, people aren't really searching software for dentists, but they could be searching how to organize my dental agency, how to track customers for my dental agency, how to follow up with customers, how to set appointments for my dentist agency. These are all blog topics, right? So then you could create a blog topic with these instructions, and then people are searching for these topics, and then they're finding your website. Not only that, these are good avenues for people to share on social media, whether it be on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Twitter, on whatever. They're sharing this or emailing this to people, whatever. They're sharing all of these blog posts, all this content that you're creating, and so then people are then seeing your website, visiting your website. And it's like an avalanche effect. It really kind of compounds exponentially as more people are visiting your website. Then Google is recognizing that you are a legitimate business. And then now they're promoting your website even more. Then more people are visiting, and just goes on and on and on. Blog posts is it. Content is the name of the game. And you got to be putting content out on a regular basis. And what's cool about blog posts is you can even do so much things with it. In fact, this exact video started out as a blog post. We created a blog post, and now we have a video about this. So if you have a website, I definitely recommend that you go ahead and make sure you have a blog and create blog posts to help drive traffic to your website. The second thing we're going to go over today are targeted landing pages. What's cool about a website is you could actually create as many pages as you want. And what you have are called landing pages. You don't actually even have to connect these on your nav. These could literally just be pages in order to lead people to your website. And we call them targeted landing pages. For example, if you are a local business, having targeted landing pages are so crucial. I'll give you an example. Let's say you are a dry cleaning business, and you are a dry cleaning business in Los Angeles, where Los Angeles is not just Los Angeles. There's many different cities all over Los Angeles. You could literally take your homepage, and instead of saying dry cleaners for you, you can literally just have it say dry cleaners in Los Angeles, dry cleaners in Santa Monica, dry cleaners in Culver City, dry cleaners in Manhattan Beach, dry clean. You can literally keep going and going, like literally create a landing page with all of your cities, and then on the paragraphs, like literally just put your cities everywhere there, like on the paragraphs, on the heading, on the paragraphs, and you can have targeted landing pages. You can even switch up the pictures in order to kind of make it targeted towards that particular city or that particular community. Now, this could also be applied to, let's say, a SaaS website. So let's say you are targeting different industries. An example, let's say you have a CRM app that you are trying to promote. Well, a lot of companies use CRMs, right? Dentists, medical clinics, SaaS companies, fintech, B2B software, all of these. So then you can create landing pages that are targeted specifically for these people that you are targeting. So look at who is that person that you're trying to target. Then you create a landing page specifically just for them. And everything in that landing page can be tailored towards that person. Even the blog, the other resources that you're sharing there, like an ebook download or something like that, that can all be directed towards that particular person. Another benefit of a targeted landing page is SEO, right? Let's say like the example that we put a while ago with local businesses, when you are putting the city or putting the city name there, then when people are searching Manhattan Beach dry cleaners, your website, your page, your landing page has an opportunity to come up. So I recommend, yes, you have your homepage. This is the main homepage that serves pretty much everyone, but have targeted landing pages for specific demographics, for specific markets, for specific cities, for specific industries, for specific positions in a company. Have landing pages that you could target. What's cool about landing pages, like especially let's say in Webflow, if you create it correctly, you can create landing pages within the CMS, and you can literally have hundreds of landing pages for specific people. So I do recommend, if you build your website, make sure that you're working with an agency that understands this, because then they're designing and building your website in a way that you can replicate all these different components all over your website so that you can have targeted landing pages. Number 3 are what we call backlinks. Now, you may have heard this before. A backlink is really just an avenue for someone to get to your website, a place where you put your link. Now, there are many places you can put backlinks. In fact, some of these things you probably already own. So if you have a social profile, such as Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, or Facebook, there you can make sure that you place the link to your website. What that is a backlink. A backlink is a link that is not inside your website, that is someone else that leads people to your website. In this YouTube channel, underneath, in the description, there should be a link to our website. On our profile, there's a link to our website. There are other ways you can also have backlinks to your website. For example, if you are to, let's say, guest write a blog post for a company and you write a blog post for them, let's say this blog post has high traffic, you could put your link on, let's say, the profile, on where they kind of show like about the author right there. You can put that you are the CEO or the founder of whatever your company is. That's a backlink to your website. In fact, some companies even do deals where if they have high traffic and another website has high traffic, and they're not really competing industries, but they're kind of similar industries serving the same industry, but just different type of business, they can then trade backlinks with each other. So, for example, they write a blog post and you write a blog post in your website that leads to their website. And then they write a blog post in their website that leads to your website. So find different ways to have backlinks, your social profiles, when people share your pages all over social media, whenever you guest write somewhere, or you just kind of make a deal with another company to have backlinks. And the more you have that, Google is then recognizing more and more your website's legitimate and you're driving more traffic to your website. Number 4 is something really simple, but a lot of people tend to forget, and that is the metadata for your pages. How metadata works is you want to make sure that every single page has a proper title, proper description, and proper what we call an OG image. In fact, I have a video, I'm going to link it up here, that talks about SEO specifically in Webflow. So if you're looking at how to do SEO within Webflow, make sure you click the video that pops up there. But you want to make sure you have the correct information on the titles and the descriptions of your pages. And this is also a good opportunity for you to be able to put keywords in there that people are searching for, or words that will make sure that you're drawing people into your website. And so this, because remember, this is going to be the title and description that pops up if your website were to show up on Google, if your page were to be shared on social media, if your page were to be shared on text message or whatever. This is the exact information that will show up. And you want to make sure the words there, the paragraph or the description underneath there, and even the image that shows up when it's being shared on socials, you want to make sure it is an image that draws people in. If you share this on Facebook and if there's an image and then a caption and a title and description, you want to make sure the title and description is one that draws people in to your website. Also, you want to make sure that it's kind of searchable, right? Like the example I gave a while ago, if you're a dry cleaner in Los Angeles, make sure you have the words dry cleaner in Los Angeles on that metadata. So make sure you have your page has the right data. And then the very last strategy number 5 to help drive traffic to your website is really simple. It's ads, paid ads. I'm going to tell you this straight up. If you've got the money, then ball it out, all right? If you've got the money to put out ads, then use that money, all right? You can literally have, you can make sure that a lot of people are visiting your website literally just like that. So if you have the money to do it, go ahead and put out these paid ads. Now, you're not just doing a paid ad to your homepage, okay? You can have a paid ad to your blog post, have a paid ad to your targeted landing page, and set up these paid ads. Now, you got to make sure that you're careful with setting up these ads. You don't want to be wasting money. Number 1, make sure you're going to the right platform. Now, of course, you got to have Google Ads, right? You got to make sure you have Google Ads. Especially if you're a local business, you got to have Google Ads. That's number 1. But then you got to look at your clientele. You got to look at your demographic. Do you need to post on Facebook ads, or do you need to maybe focus on LinkedIn ads? For example, our agency, we serve startup companies and enterprise level companies. I don't think Facebook is a pretty effective marketing strategy for us, because I'm not really trying to reach, my relatives in the Philippines or something, right? They're not really my target demographic. My target demographic are people that hang out on Twitter, people that hang out on LinkedIn, and possibly even YouTube. So then use those avenues to go ahead and put out ads. Now, if let's say you're a software that can be used by everyone, I'll give you an example. Churches, pastors are hanging out on Facebook. Hey, if you have a church software, go use Facebook. Make sure you put ads all over there. But make sure you're targeting the exact demographic. If you are a local business, making sure you are targeting people in your local area and targeting the right age. So for example, if you are a play place for kids, you don't really want to be targeting to kids. You want to be targeting to parents like me, right? If you have a play place, that business that you have in your local area, make sure you're targeting young parents in Los Angeles. And then that's where you target. And so then they're finding your website. You don't want to be targeting, grandparents. They're not really, at least my parents don't take my kids to the play place, but I do. So you want to target couples or people that are kind of around, those 30s and can then visit your website. So if you got the money, then ball out, my friend. Go ahead and use that money to get paid ads, and that way people can go visit your website. And that covers the 5 proven strategies that we can use starting today to drive traffic to your website. Do me a favor. Which one of these 5 are you already working on now? Or what is one that you need to start doing for your website? Or what is another strategy that maybe I forgot to put? I would love for this video to be a help to your company, to you personally, to your website. I want to make sure that people are visiting your website so that you can then have a successful business. Hopefully these videos are a help to you there as you're watching. Please like, please subscribe, and I'm just so grateful for you that you always watching. And once again, my name is RR Abrat, and I'm the co-founder of Unfinished. We are a Webflow expert agency that helps companies at the startup and enterprise level build innovative and creative websites. We post a video about web design, web development, or a web tutorial every single week. And so make sure you like and subscribe and stay tuned. Have a good day. Bye.